morning, friends. I hope everyone is ready to get started with our day. So let's get started by singing our good morning song. Are you ready? Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. It is time to start our day. We will learn and work and play. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning. Let's say good morning to mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters. I'm going to say good morning to Mr. Sean and to Theo. So I want you to think about how you're feeling today. And then I want you to tell me. Great feelings. So I feel today a little bit green, but also like a little bit not quite blue. I'm not quite sad. I just don't feel perfectly green today. Is that okay that I don't feel completely green? Yeah, it totally is okay. It's okay to feel however we're feeling. It's just important to talk about it with mummies and daddies, right? Yeah. All right, so let's get started by figuring out what day of the week it is. So I want you to get out your 2 fingers and your 5 fingers, just like this, and we'll sing my song. Ready? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great job! I bet you know what day of the week it is. But we have to sing it in French first, so let's get out our 7 fingers. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Great job with your French days of the week. So, yesterday, it was Monday or lundi. So today, it's Tuesday or mardi. Good job. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and we're going to have some fun. All right, I have to put Tuesday up in my calendar, and I also have to do some counting. But then I also noticed that I made a mistake, and I didn't change our month. So I have to do that too. You want to come with me? Grab your pointer and your circle time sheets, and let's figure out what number it is today together. All right, let's go. So I have to put Tuesday up here and move this to today. But then I also have to fix our month because we went up from April to May. So we need to do some counting. Can we start here? Number 1, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number is it today? That's right, it's number 5. All right. So if we were writing the date on the board, we would write to Tuesday. And then what month is it? Good job, it's May. And then, what was the number? Number 5. So we would say Tuesday, May 5. Great job. Now we need to figure out what the weather is today. Are you ready? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather, everyone? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Is there rain or is there sun? I want you to use your looking eyes and look outside and tell me what the weather is that you see outside today. Great job. So where I am today, it's actually quite cloudy. So I'm going to put the clouds up in the sky. And even though it's not super warm like it was on the weekend, I'm still going to have the panda wear his sneakers. And he's still going to wear his pants. And I'll get him to wear his. I'll I'll probably get him to wear his warmer sweater just because I get a little bit cold. So the panda might too. So there we go. The panda is all ready for today. Before we read our storybook, I want to talk to you a little bit about Mother's Day. If we had been in class for the last 3 weeks, we would have been practicing singing our Mother's Day songs. I am going to post a separate video of me singing our Mother's Day songs that if you want, you can practice too. So you can sing some wonderful songs to mummies and daddies. So I will do that later today. And then we can sing those songs together, hopefully on the weekend. Maybe we'll practice them at our Zoom party. But yeah, mummies are pretty special people, aren't they? I want you to think of one thing that is special about your mom. Do you want to tell me? Yeah, those are some pretty special things. Mother's Day is a really important day because we don't often celebrate our moms the way that we should, right? Moms do so many things for us. If we were in school right now, I would be making a really big list about all the different things that our mommies do for us. But instead, I'm not. We're going to talk about them at our Zoom meetings this week. But I want you to really think about all the things that mummies do and how maybe instead of one day a year appreciating them for those things, we can appreciate them every day for those things. Do you think you could say thank you to your mommies for all the things they do? Maybe. And it's okay. We're going to make them a gift, right? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. All right, let's get to reading my story. So I don't have a Mother's Day story for you today, but I do have a feelings book for you today. Are you ready to hear my feelings book? Great. So sit crisscross applesauce. All right, got your listening ears turned on? Perfect. I'm a good listener, read me a book. My hands are in my lap and at Miss Tracy I look. When she sees I'm ready, she will say, here is the story I have for you today. All right, so my story is called Grumpy Pants. And there is a penguin on the cover of my book, and he's wearing his rain jacket and his rain hat. All right. Ready? Penguin was in a bad mood. A very bad mood. Doesn't look very nice outside where he is, does it? He didn't know why, and he didn't care. He stomped his feet all the way home. Have you ever just felt bad? You just felt grumpy? And you just felt like stomping your feet? I have. He pulled off his grumpy coat and kicked off his grumpy boots, but he was still grumpy. He tried to shake it off. Shake it. But he was still grumpy. So he pulled off one grumpy sock and then the other. But he was still grumpy. Pardon me. A little tired today. So he took off his grumpy overalls. Nope. Still grumpy. Finally, he took off his grumpy underpants. Do you think that's going to make him feel better? I'm still grumpy, you know. Then Penguin took a deep breath and he counted. 1, 2, 3. Splash! What did he do? Did he go into the bath? The water was nice and cold. Penguin played with his duck. He hid under the water and he made himself a bubble beard. Little by little, he was starting to feel much better. It was time to get out of the tub. He put on his favorite pajamas, and he had a steaming cup of hot chocolate. He read his favorite book. He found his favorite teddy and climbed into bed. As Penguin fell asleep, he knew that tomorrow would be a good day because all the grumpiness had been washed away. The end. So, did he know why he was grumpy? No, he didn't. He just felt grumpy. And it's okay sometimes to feel how we feel without knowing why, right? Every day I talk about how I feel and why I feel that way. And it's important that we talk about why we feel a certain way. But sometimes we may not know. And that's totally okay to not know why we feel that way. But what did Penguin do? Did he make everybody around him grumpy? No, he didn't. He tried to make himself feel better, right? So he took off his coat, he took off his boots, he took off his clothes. Those things didn't make him feel better. So he did something that he knew would make him feel better. He had a bath, and then he had some hot chocolate. He put on his favorite pajamas, and he read his favorite book. And those things made him feel better. So even though he didn't know why he was grumpy, he still fixed it, right? And knew that he could try again tomorrow. Because we can always try again tomorrow, right? Right. Good job. Okay, so today, Mother's Day, our craft is our necklace part 2. Now, mine's not quite dry enough. You remember yesterday, I rolled out the Model Magic and I pressed my flower into it and I made the hole for the necklace part, and it's not quite dry, so I can't paint mine today. But today, I would like you, if yours is dry enough, to get out some of the paint that I gave you in our kit. So remember, I gave you, way down at the bottom, red, blue, yellow, and white. And so you can use a little bit of each of those colors. And then you can mix them together on a little plate or maybe the lid of a yogurt tub or something. And then you can paint your necklace. Now, I want you to use lots of different colors. You don't have to do it all one color. You can do it different colors. But here's the thing. You're going to have to flip it over and paint the other side too. So you're going to paint the top side and you're going to let it dry. It doesn't need very long, but it does need a little bit of time. And then you're going to flip it over and you're going to paint the back side and you're going to let that dry. And then we're going to do something different with it tomorrow. So this is a multi-step gift that we're making. It's going to take quite a bit of time, but today's job is just to paint the necklace. You think you can do that? I bet you can. Great job. So the activity I want you to do today is I want you to take out of your kit your Play-Doh. So I gave you orange Play-Doh and I gave you some green Play-Doh. And then I want you to take this little kit here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what's in here. So do you see there are some toothpicks and there are some pipe cleaners, there are some gems, some rocks, and some little eyeballs. And so the green pieces, the green pipe cleaner, I imagine are like bushes or trees next to the pond, and that the toothpicks are like the reeds or twigs maybe, or branches you could pretend that they are next to a pond. The gems are just sort of like fun polished rocks. And then we have the river rocks. And then the little eyeballs, I imagine, are fish eggs. So you could take either color of your Play-Doh and you squish it up, roll it out, and make a little pond area. You could even take some of the frogs that I gave you in the other kit for your sensory tub and put frogs in your pond area. So I know it's not blue, but it is green, and you can have a lot of fun with it. You could pretend that it's blue if you wanted. So that's what I want you to do today. I want you to work your hand muscles with the Play-Doh and rolling it out and turning it into a pond area. Does that sound good? Excellent. All right, so the only thing I have left for you today is Magic Box. So let's get started with that. Now, I didn't have any questions from friends, but I did put something really exciting inside the Magic Box. So let's see if you can guess what it is. So, what color is it? So it's white and pink and purple and blue and green and yellow with a little bit of black. So it's white with pink and yellow and purple and green and blue and a little bit of black. So it's all different colors. You could even say it might be rainbow colors, right? Okay. What do you do with it? I play with it. Mostly, I have it jump and run around. So it's rainbow colors, and if I play with it, I use it to jump and run around. Mostly. It might walk too. Yeah. Is it an animal? Yes, it is an animal. So it's rainbow colors. It's white and yellow and pink and purple and blue and green and a little bit of black. It runs if I'm playing with it, or jumps or walks. And it is an animal. What does it eat? Well, in real life, it would probably eat hay or grass, maybe carrots as a treat. But I imagine that if we were pretending what it might eat glitter. Because I feel like it probably is a very glittery animal. And so there's probably glitter in there somewhere. So it's white with pink, purple, blue, green, and yellow, and a little bit of black. And play with it. I make it jump, walk, or run. It is an animal. It eats grass and hay, carrots for treats, and probably, if we were pretending, it would eat glitter. And what sound does it make? Well, before I tell you what sound it makes, do you have any guesses as to what's inside the Magic Box? Those are some really good guesses. I bet you figured it out. Yeah. So what sound does it make? Neigh! So it's rainbow colors, white, pink, purple, blue, yellow, green. I play with it. I have it jump and run and walk. You might say gallop. It is an animal. It eats hay and grass, carrots for treats. And if we were pretending that it ate something really fun, it probably would eat glitter. And it makes this sound. Neigh! Have you figured it out? I know one of my friends guessed if it was this thing like a week and a half ago. And then another friend suggested I put one of these in the Magic Box, and I finally did. And so if you guessed that inside my Magic Box was a unicorn, you would be totally right. Or even a horse, right? You could have guessed that it was a horse because it's a horse with a horn. And it's just pretend, right? Excellent. That was a good one. You guys did a really good job figuring that out. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. We are going to have some more Zoom games this week and our glow stick dance party on Thursday that I'm very excited about and I can't wait for. Tomorrow we are going to continue working on our Mother's Day crafts. We're going to work on that card, and then we're also going to do the next step in our necklace. So make sure that you paint the necklace today so that it has time to dry for tomorrow. All right, let's get out our working hands. Are you ready? All day long we worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we worked and played, and now our day is done. Wave goodbye to all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. Wave goodbye to all your friends until we meet again. Bye, friends. See you tomorrow.